Hello, this is carnivore-keto sister. Welcome back to my channel. I am currently doing my number 3 of the fasting carnivore keto 1, 2, 3 challenge. And today I wanted to talk about why I started a little early doing my number 3 and how it can help you for other reasons. But before I do, let me let you know I am not a doctor, and everything that I share with you is about my experiences and or in my opinion. Yes, I started my number 3 early. 2 reasons. One, I was full. I was super stuffed. I ate plenty. I ate all carnivore. And so I was stuffed. I was so stuffed, comfortably stuffed. And I didn't want to be, sluggish stuffed. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and start my number 3 early. And then number 2, I could have, I started my fast. Let me back up a little bit. I did start it at, I ended my eating window at 2:05. I started it at 2:06 yesterday. So that's the one reason I was full. When I came home from work, I couldn't walk. As you see, I'm walking today because it was pouring down raining. I couldn't even get out my car without an umbrella. It was raining and storming, and I was like, I guess, good old Lord want me to rest today. Can't push it like I want to. So I went on up and got my meal on out the way and just, rested. I rested. So I'll share that up here when I started my eating window. That too. And number 2 reason why I started early is because the way I had started my fast, started my eating window before, it was like 7 p.m. and I did not want it to be that late when I break my number 3, my 72-hour fast. I did not want to eat that late. So I did share with y'all in a previous video. Go ahead and check that out. When you can short your eating window. Just don't, and you can lengthen your fasting window, but just don't lengthen your eating window. So what I did was, that was like, I knocked like 5 hours. I started 5 hours ahead of time. Yes, I started 5 hours before my eating window was up. So I'm glad of that, because then when I break my fast, I get to eat rather early if I want. As you're doing these fasts, you can move that window however you want. And I think today is, right now I'm going to share that as well. I'm 24 hours, actually over 24 hours into my fasting window so far. Right now it is it's around 4:00 p.m. on a Tuesday. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you all. And also, I hope y'all watched that previous video about how my glucose and ketones had ended up being high, and I had started some new meds for my scalp. So therefore, I'm kind of giving my scalp a little break while taking these meds. I heard that they say I have all kind of looks, but the heart is still the same, okay? Don't forget that. The heart and the dimples, they're the same. But yes, I am here, still here to encourage, inspire, and motivate you as I encourage, inspire, and motivate myself. Out here getting my walk. There's nothing too much going on. It's just a nice, actually rather nice day. It looked like it might want to rain, but at least I be done got one lap and stuff. Feeling good about that as well. I was trying with my leg weights. I was trying to do my little leg weights, and they were tending to feel like it was gonna make my arches fall. So I put them on my arms, on my arm, on my hands, wrist rather. Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to share that with you all because you can switch it up a little bit. So I end up only getting the 42 hours. At 42 hours in the eating window, and started my 72-hour fast a lot sooner. I will come back to share upon breaking my 72 hours. Gonna see how that is working, because I'm still, mind you, I'm still taking that medicine. I was sharing with y'all how carbs is not only in your food, you have carbs also in your products you put on the products you use, and they can absorb through your skin. You see how I'm sweating here? Well, I had that ointment on my scalp, and it just penetrated. It had me slapped out of ketosis. Yes, it did. What products have y'all used other than just food that has kind of had you going, because I'm eating right, I'm eating the right things, you know? Drop them in the comments. Are y'all still exercising while you're doing this, or do you tend to do an exercise while fasted or a workout while fasted? I love doing a workout while fasted. It usually boosts my ketones, unless I decide to throw some more of that stuff on my head. Laugh out loud. But yeah. So I will be back. I just wanted to be able to, just as well as I try and encourage and inspire you all, get encouraged, inspired for go ahead and dropping a video to pep me up a little bit. Get it back from y'all. So I decided to go ahead and drop a little clip and drop in the comments what y'all doing. Are y'all doing this with me? Oh, what you might ask, what am I doing? How do you do that? The Fasting Carnivore Keto 1, 2, 3 challenge is wherein I fast for 24 hours and I eat intuitively for 24 hours. Then I fast for 48 hours. That's number 2. That's 2 days. And I eat intuitively for 48 hours. And then I fast for, like what I'm currently doing now, 72 hours. That's 3 days. And eat intuitively for 3 days, if you can make it eating that long. Sometimes I tend to miss my little fasting periods, but it all depends also. I think I was a little agitated that the products that I put in my hair had knocked me out of ketosis, and with my and that was the highest my glucose had been in a while. So I'm eager to get back in it. I feel my best when that can happen. But of course, I'm doing this. This is the first cycle, the 1, 2, and the 3 days. And I'm going to do it another cycle. And then I'm going to be back on my 16-8 or PSMF. I don't know. What are y'all doing? Share it with me in the comments. But I'm definitely going to be carnivore. Carnivore, keto, but definitely carnivore. Hi, Keto Sister. Want to squeeze in here and remind y'all of the big four. That means your electrolytes. Make sure you're taking electrolytes. You can get the flavored in your eating window, mix it with salsa, or when you're fasting, go ahead and get the unflavored. Keto Child, Real Light, not sponsored, or whatever you decide, but just make sure, or some sea salt or pink Himalaya salt. But make sure you have some electrolytes. You don't want to get out there getting dizzy in the middle of your fast and pass out and stuff. Your body needs the electrolyte. Your body needs that sodium. Your body needs the magnesium and your potassium and chloride, everything. So make sure you have electrolytes. That's number one. Number two, make sure you test and don't guess. Test. So you can see each per fast, this time on your number one versus next time on your number one. How fast did your glucose get lowered? Are you in the window? Are you eating something wrong that has sugar? Or are you putting products in that has carbs in it? It could be numerous of things. You don't have to test all the time if you're traditional and like to do the same old stuff all the time. Once you test 1 or 2 times during your fasting window and in your eating window, and if you're eating the same old, you don't have to test all the time. Just if you feel curious, lightheaded, or anything like that, go ahead and test. Don't guess, okay? Number 3, the fasting app. I use the fasting app for numerous of things. I use the fasting app to do my intermittent fasting, 16-8, 18-6, 24. I also use the fasting app to clock my fasting windows, my fasting carnivore-keto 1, 2, 3 challenge. My number 1, my number 2, and my number 3. But I also, in addition to that, I use the fasting app to clock my eating window. So as soon as I hit end on that fast, I go ahead and hit start again so it can clock my eating window. So I know I don't go over it, and it reminds me 1 hour, like it does for your fasting, that you have 1 hour left and stuff, that you're almost there and stuff like that. Encouraging things like that. And number 4, the food app of it, Chronometer, Carb Manager. I like Carb Manager. I haven't tried Chronometer yet, but at the same time, yes, check your food app. Food app, you can log your food, so make sure you're eating enough, number 1. Also, I'm not worried about the calories as far as too much, but make sure you're eating enough. It also clocks your macros, your fats, your proteins, and your carbs, and you can set it to not go over or whatever. But another thing in addition to that, what it clocks is if you decide to create a recipe and whatever ingredients you make, you can put that in, scan it, put it in to your window. Just get a blank date and put that in, all your ingredients, and then hit create recipe, and then put how many servings it is, and it'll tell you what per portion, how much each serving is and stuff. So I love it for that. So that's Carb Manager. I don't know about the rest, but I'm sure they are similar. But that's why I like those big fours, okay? And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, share, like, comment. I do read my comments, okay? And I will see y'all when I break my 72-hour fast. I just want to peek my little head in here and encourage, inspire, and motivate you as I encourage, inspire, and motivate myself, okay? Bye-bye now.